for Shane Matthews. Makes to the tailback and throws the ball deep down the field with freaking clear, but makes the catch. Touchdown!
Welcome to Florida Football with Steve Spurrier. Today's show is brought to you by Dairy Farmers Incorporated.
Good crowd for an opening day. 84,533 on hand. Hot, humid, just the way the Gators like it. And we'll take a look now at Kentucky, the opening handoff of the game to the fullback Samuels.
Right, they give it Samuels up the middle, and then you can see Henry McMillan coming in there for his first tackle as a Gator. Our starting front four defensively are all first and second year players, Nick. Really excited about the future as well as the current play of this group. There's Ellis Johnson in there, and here's Ben Hanks, another redshirt freshman, starting at the bandit back position for us. Ben played well, as did Montegro at the other side. But again, getting back to those defensive linemen, Kevin Carter, Dave Bernard, Ellis Johnson, Mark Campbell, guys can really play football. Here's Harrison Houston's first catch of the day. I think he had 7 for over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Just a big third down play.
Right, Eric Rett. A little different formation we put in for this game, and as you can see, it was well blocked by Jim Watson and Greg Keller over there. We were very fortunate on this play. Monty Duncan just went up and took the ball away from the defender on a 4th and 1. We're hoping to hit Greg Keller right there, but number 42 got in our way. Look at Monty go up and make the catch.
First career touchdown reception for St. Augustine's Monty Duncan. And great what it was. Gators leading 7-0, 9 minutes to play first quarter.
All right. And here again, a good defensive stop by Dave Bernard in there. True freshman out of Miami. He's really going to be something, and he is already. Here's a little swing pass. They overthrow Montegro in excellent position. Carlton Miles, Ed Robinson coming over. Our defense really held them to just 7 points. We had some miscues on offense that allowed them to score a little bit more. There's Greg Keller. Played well yesterday. First game in 2 years. He was out with a broken collarbone last year. Greg gives us a lot of experience there at the tight end, as well as pass catching and blocking. He's our best combination guy.
This was 3rd and 5 there.
Kelvin Randolph underneath, excellent receiver. Nick, we made 8 out of 16 third downs yesterday, and that was a big reason we were able to keep a lot of drives going and score the 35 points. Again, Greg Keller on a nice throw over the middle.
That was 22 yards, and that sets up this play to Harrison Houston.
Right, this was a little scramble play, and it was nice to see Shane sort of dart up the middle, and then you know, we did a clothesline job there that the referees don't call. I don't know what they're looking at, but this was completely uncalled for by the Kentucky player. But the ref didn't call it, so it must have been okay. Watch this. Well, we're not going to watch it.
Great isolation.
But, yeah, Harrison did a nice job of finding an open area when he saw Shane scrambling.
This is Brian Hockman at quarterback, and he had a good game. He was 5 for 5.
Is that right? I'm glad he didn't play much more. Well, as you can see here, Will White, our safety, did not take the proper angle in the coverage, and Larry should have got maybe a little bit better hit on him, but that was probably our only one to break down defensively all day was that play right there.
Well, it was 14-7 at this point.
Right, it's a close game right now, and we come back and have a miscommunication. Shane thought Greg was going to break over the middle, and he sort of pulled it up in another area, and that was really sort of a pattern that wasn't coached very well. So we'll take responsibility for that interception.
So Kentucky starts the second quarter with some momentum and lead to an eventual field goal.
Right, our defense dug in after that turnover and forced Kentucky to kick a field goal that we'll see right here in a moment.
Doug Pelfrey, a graduate student who wants to be a dentist, and he drills this field goal here. It's 14-10, as close as Kentucky would get at this point, and you needed to come back with some offense, and that's really what happened. A big offensive day here.
Well, this is 3rd and 26. We just had a sack, and as you see, Shane's waiting on Trey to come across. Beautiful throwing catch. Trey Everett again making a wonderful catch there. Trey didn't get a lot of passes coming at him yesterday. It's difficult to get all these receivers as many passes as maybe we'd like. That was a well-blocked play on the off-tackle play that Eric picked up about 10 to 12 yards. Here's a touchdown to Harrison. Kentucky was blitzing. Our line and fullback, Kelvin Randolph, did a super job picking up the blitz. and Shane was able to put it out in front for Harrison. Excellent throw. Pretty good coverage, as you can see there.
And a nice throw and catch. You can really see the athleticism here in our touchdown passes yesterday, and our catches.
Right, Harrison made a beautiful catch, as did Monty Duncan, and then Willie Jackson's here a little later.
Here's a special teams play that was big for the Gators.
Yeah, we were really proud of our kickoff coverage team. There's Marquette Oliver ripping the ball out, recovering it himself, setting us up right around the 20-yard line, and we did not do anything with that possession. Ended up having a field goal block.
Great to see Marquette Oliver come in and play like he did yesterday and give the Gators the ball back here.
And it was nice to see the kickoff coverage team play so well. We let them run it to midfield once, but after that, we kept them down there in good shape. Jerry Anderson coaches that group, does an excellent job, and we feel like we're going to be much better in kickoff coverage this year.
Bart's kick block there, and the score remained 14 or 21-10 at that point.
Right, 21-10, and we had a chance to maybe run out the clock right at the end of the half, Nick. There was about a minute and 40, 50 seconds, but we tried to go for it and had to punt for the first time all day. And we allowed Kentucky a little time to get 3 points. So it's 21-13 at half, and we're in for a ball game.
Yeah, Kentucky feels they have momentum going to the locker room. Gators leading 21-13. Still a lot of excitement yet to come in the second. Gators have the football here early in the third quarter. Matthews, nice pass over the middle to Rhett, and Eric caught 7 for 50 yards.
Well, the tailback should catch a lot of passes in our offense. You see Reggie Green working up top there. This was an excellent throw and catch to Willie Jackson. Another 3rd and 10 play right there. David Swain's in at center now. Gant Crouch had a little dehydration problems. Here's the sweep left. Greg Keller, Dexter Smith, good blocks. Kelvin Randolph. The offense made 30 first downs yesterday, Nick, and we were able to stay on the field. We missed some scoring opportunities, but we made some nice plays also. There's Willie Jackson's catch. Shane had to throw it over the top of the safety man, and Willie made an excellent grab.
Willie had 10 touchdown catches last year to lead the SEC, and he comes out with 1 here. And again, you can marvel at the athletic ability of Willie to go high and get that one.
That was a wonderful throw and catch there, and Shane put the ball absolutely exactly where he had a chance to get it.
9 plays and 62 yards, 4:05 the time of the drive, 28-13 Gators.
Okay, here's our defense. Carlton Miles right where he's supposed to be, making a nice stop. Kentucky was only 1 for 12 in third downs. Here's one we messed up. Bill Gunner sort of pooped it around a little bit and just couldn't quite get the handle on it. But forcing the tackle, the fumble, Henry McMillan, and this could have been a big play for us, but we just missed the fumble recovery.
But the Gator defense would hold, and the Gators would get the ball back, and they would start on another drive, an 11-play, 91-yard drive.
Well, again, here's Eric Red off tackle. George Rushing made a nice block, as did Monty Duncan. Eric gets us out there at about the 20 or so. We make another couple of key third downs here. I think here's one. Yeah, here's a 3rd and 6. A little swing pass to Eric. Trey Everett made a beautiful block on that play that a lot of people don't see. But Trey had a good game yesterday, even though he only got 1 pass thrown to him. Here's the draw play with Tony Davis, true freshman from Chipley, Florida, brother of Amp Lee, and a lot of similarity in the way they run. Tony's going to be an outstanding player for us here.
Gators continue to move the football, as we'll see here, and watch this one here now. 33 yards and after the catch, big play.
This is one of Shane's best throws. I told him afterwards, look at Willie break about 2 tackles. Just about goes the distance here. I'll tell you, Willie Jackson is an example of a player that got a lot of natural talent from his dad and mom, but he made himself a player by getting in the weight room and running in the off-season. And that's why he's such an outstanding all-conference, maybe an all-American type receiver. And here goes Eric again, good blocking. Big Jim Watson down there throwing at the Kentucky Wildcats. Here we go off tackle, 1 tackle broke. as you can see, Eric runs through arms at the line of scrimmage. The line blocked well, but he made a lot of those yards on his own. Here Shane checked a little sweep. He saw it was wide open, and Eric jumped on in the end zone there.
Eric got him a touchdown en route to 33 carries and a career-best 193 yards on the ground. Bears with the big lead now, 35-13.
Well, this is a bad play here. As you can see, one of our linemen let a guy come through. He hit Shane right when he was getting ready to throw. We had a little hitch and go on, and the guy broke wide open, but we didn't get it off. And that would end up being a bad call on our part. When you're ahead 35-13, you can't allow these kind of things to happen anytime, really. But fortunately, it happened in a game that we were in control.
Harrison Houston, Steve, is 7 catches and 119 yards on the day.
Well, Harrison's just had a tremendous preseason, and it paid off for him. Mick, we've all heard those old sayings, you play about how you practice. The way Harrison plays on Saturdays, that's the way he practices every day. So it really pays off for him. And Eric the same way. When we run our dummy plays in practice, he'll take it 50, 60 yards downfield before he lets up. Here he goes again. Weaving, bobbing, always with that forward lean to get those extra 2 or 3 yards when he gets tackled.
So the Gators, 35-19 victory.